everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Latoya, and today we are diving into something life-changing, something that has the power to transform your entire year and your relationships. How to have productive conversations in 2025. This isn't just about chatting. It's about finding people who fuel your growth, who inspire you, and create a supportive environment for your success. Because let's be real, life is too short for surface level talks or relationships that hold us back. So, in this video, we are going to explore three big questions. What are supportive conversations? How can you have more of them? And where do you even find people to connect with meaningfully? 5 years ago, I met someone who completely changed my life. My partner, Byron. He's a coach and a consultant. He taught me something that blew my mind. Everything happens in a conversation. Back then, I was unhappy, lost, and directionless. But our conversations were like nothing I've ever experienced. Byron didn't just give me answers, he asked questions. Questions that made me look within and examine my life. Those conversations gave me access to transforming not only my thinking, my relationships with my family improved. I developed a positive mindset, and for the first time, I felt like I had a clear direction. Byron taught me how to shift my perspective, and I can't wait to have him on the channel here for him to share his wisdom with you. First things first, what makes a conversation productive? Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a chat that leaves you energized, full of ideas, and ready to take on the world. That's a productive conversation. Productive conversations go beyond the small talk. They're about clarity, understanding yourself and the other person better, growth, exchanging ideas that help you see new perspectives or solve challenges, action, walking away with something tangible, a plan, a solution, or even just inspiration to move forward. These are the conversations that push you toward your goals and toward being a better human being for yourself and others, whether that's in business, relationships, or personal growth. So, how do we make this happen? How do you turn regular talks into something meaningful? Here are 4 keys to unlocking productive conversations. Be curious, not judgmental. Sometimes I would be judgmental thinking they won't understand me or somehow that they are different from me. Being judgmental actually keeps us separate and isolated from others. But we ought to consider asking open-ended questions like, what's been exciting you lately? Or what would you like me to know about you? Listen and with genuine interest and stay open with what other people share. The key to this is not criticizing. Don't criticize, even silently in your mind. Criticizing is actually another form of negativity. You may have the facts, you may be right, but it's actually negative. If you want to say something unkind, say it kindly. Speak the truth kindly. Focus on the win-win. Productive conversations aren't debates, they're collaborations. How can we both be better from this conversation? For example, if you are brainstorming, bring your authentic self, offer ideas, but also be ready to listen and learn something as well. Not everyone thinks like you, so expect to get different views and viewpoints from others. Practice active listening. Here's the secret. Truly listening is more powerful than anything you can say. Why are you listening to them? Is it to get their perspective or to get information? Acknowledge what the other person shares. Sometimes it's just about being heard, and that in itself is transformative. And follow through. If a conversation sparks an idea or action, follow up, send that email, share the resource, schedule a meetup chat. Keep the momentum alive. Momentum is the key. I've learned this firsthand. As a lifelong student at the School of Philosophy, I've been lucky to have deep conversations about self realization and about consciousness. Those discussions taught me the power of my mind and body being in the same place at the same time. That means being present. Now, let's tackle the big question: where do you even find these people? I'll be honest, as I've gotten older, it's been harder to maintain or create new friendships. Sometimes I feel alone. By finding ways to express myself authentically, people who have never spoken to me or who I've never engaged with has come to me for ideas, even for support on their endeavors. The truth is, people are everywhere. When you start to express what you like, you make yourself more visible. I'll tell you how I'm doing it, and I'll also share the common ways to find your tribe in 2025. Expressing a hobby just for the fun of it. Baking is something I used to do a lot as a child, and I did it with my mom. I loved it because I paid full attention to what I was doing, and seeing the end result was just a sweet accomplishment. A couple months ago, I baked for my coworkers and I gave it away for free. People who I've never spoken to before began approaching me, and there were people who liked baking as well. Also, I'm doing video editing and public speaking. This channel is actually another way of me expressing myself, sharing my stories in hopes that it inspires someone and they share their story. You want to put yourself out there. Other people want to do the same, and you can be an example to them. Join communities that are aligned with your goals. Look for an online or offline space where people share your passions and your values, whether it's a book club or professional club like Toastmasters or a hiking club. Shared interests are a powerful starting point. Volunteer. Go assist in feeding the needy or offer your assistance to someone who's working on a project. Ask someone if they need help. I've also volunteered to lead a fundraising committee, and it's an incredible way to connect with people who share your values and want to actually make a difference. You want to invest in your environment, and I mean invest. Surround yourself with people who challenge you and inspire you. If your current circle feels stagnant, it's okay to branch out. Go to networking events, seminars, volunteer, or even get a life coach or visit a therapist. When you meet people in growth-focused spaces, they are often the ones who will help you thrive. Okay, so here's the bottom line. In 2025, the quality of your conversations will determine the quality of your life. So seek out those who challenge you, inspire you, and make you better. Remember, one meaningful conversation can change everything. So let's make this year one where you take action. Start those conversations, find your people, and build a supportive, successful environment, the one that you deserve. Thanks for watching, and if this video gave you value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Let me know in the comments, how do you plan on having more meaningful conversations this year? Let's chat.